So, sorry about that. I didn't realize that I had so little memory left. So, let's get back on to the rest of the deck. We have Kangaskhan, and you get 3 of them, so that's a lot of these fat things that are still somehow basics, even though they clearly have a baby in there. And it's called a mother. So, 100 HP is a normal type. Colorless actually, sorry. 2 retreat cost, weak to fighting. Call for family. For 1 colorless, you get to search for 2 basics in your deck and put them on your bench. Pretty good. I still prefer Genesect for my basics. Even though it's only limited to grass, I can pull out my Veruzi on EX. But, Comet Punch, very rarely should you use this, because 2 colorless energy, we flip 4 coins, and 20 times the number of heads. Could be good, could be bad. I don't want to take the risk. So now we're getting on to the trainers. So, to switch, fairly standard, self-explanatory. Sorry about this. You switch with one of your benched, so you can get out of status, get a fatty finally out of that active, and that's just what it's for, just switching. And then Ultra Ball, you get 2 of them. And so you discard 2 cards, and you get a Pokemon into your hand. Most people just bench it immediately, so they just go Ultra Ball, and then they just throw it on the bench. So, it's standard, it's a staple in decks. You normally run 2 or 3 of these, depending upon how much space you have. Some people just use Heavy Ball instead. But it all depends, because this is still a good card, even though it requires a discard. Hopefully people like the Paris Marble. One of my friends gave it to me. And then you have 2 Silent in this deck. Silent for a supporter, pretty terrible. You get 3 basic energy from your deck to your hand. That's it. I mean, there's this thing called Energy Search, and it's a great card. So you don't have to waste your supporter for 3 energy. And most people just use Dark Patch and Superior to get everything. And Skyla. You get 2 of these. So, you search your deck for a trainer card. That's it. It's that good. You just search your deck for a trainer card. You can get yourself a supporter for your next turn. That catcher you need, Ultra Ball, Heavy Ball, anything. That's a trainer. That's good. Having a bad hand, don't worry no more. Because you can get your draw engines, like Sharon, which you get 2 of again. So you just get to draw 3 cards, no penalty. That's pretty good to me. Some decks still use this. It's just good. What is Tepig doing right there? What is Tepig doing? So, yeah. I mean, there's nothing more. It's just standard 3. Then you get a Tool Scrapper, which discards 2 Pokemon tools in play. So, that's good. Staple. You normally run 1. Some people run 2 or 3. I think 2 is a solid number because you're going to be discarding all those. So you want to get rid of those float stones in good numbers. So, on to the Silver Bangle. This card gives you 30 damage to EXs on your attacks. Unfortunately, you can't attach these to EX Pokemon because they're already OP enough. I mean, come on, Verdant Wind. Eliminate special conditions with a grass attachment. Not fair. So, Silver Bangle, you get to do 30 damage to take out those reasonably sized Pokemon. Next is the Silver Mirror. This card, oh boy. This is used in a lot of decks. Because it protects your non-EX Pokemon from Team Plasma Pokemon, which are very dominant. I mean, come on, they made a theme deck featuring one of these. Sorry, I don't have the actual theme deck. I'll get it at some point and make a review of it. But yeah, they're dominant, they're fast, and they can hit for a lot of damage, and they can make really good full art cards. What? I can't like a good Genesect card. So, then you're also provided 2 Pokemon catchers. Now these are very staple in decks because you run 3 or 4 of them. All you have to do is put this thing down, and you get the Pokemon of your choice up as that active from your opponent. Need to buy time with the fatty? No problem. Want to get that cheap, easy knockout on the Squirtle? No problem. You can set your opponent back in a number of ways using this. And it's overall just a fun card. I mean, just look at that. It's like a net gun from like Jurassic Park or something. I don't know. Also now, 2 Professor Juniper. Now this is an insanely good card. You dump your hand and get a fresh 7. Oh, look, it's a Minchino. So cute. So, yeah, it can be good. If you're end down to 1 card, and this happens to be your card, you get a fresh 7. I mean, Flareon decks will love this card. You can get energy in the discard pile that you desperately need for Darkrai decks. It's just an overall good card. I don't remember when having 7 cards in your hand is a bad idea. Unless you're getting played huge or hooligans. That's a different story. So also our 2 energy retrievals. I just love the Pokeball design in the background. It's just good. So you get 2 basic energy from your discard pile. This is a deck that could really use it, especially because of the Breaker Bazooka, because you discard at least 2 energy from that Genesect, so you're getting that back with this card. It's very good because, you know, your Pokemon get knocked out sometimes, and you could definitely use that energy back in your deck. Prevents you from decking out later on in the game. Then, like I said earlier, they give you 2 Ns, and N just disrupts your opponent. It's a very nice card, because you shuffle your hand in to your deck, and you draw equal to your prizes left. So you could end and your opponent does this too, so you could end up with them at a 1 card hand, and you at, say, 6. So you could definitely turn around a bad situation to a good one if they don't have any N left, because they can't dump fresh hands. All you need, the hand is really the key to the game sometimes, and N can do the job. Now, this deck gives 8 Psychic Energy and 8 Grass Energy. Not a bad idea. But most decks do run 12 energy instead of 16 this runs. But this is running 2 different types of energy. It's not special or anything. It's basic, so we can give that a break. So this deck also comes with a cool Genesect coin that's in red. You can see the purple one right there. And then also we have the red Genesect collection deck box. Give you a little 360 of that. It's just very cool to see all the printing on it. So yeah, I have the Mind Wipe theme deck in here, if you can hear anything. So I will be reviewing the Mind Wipe theme deck, but I do need that deck box back from one of my friends. So overall, this is a pretty playable deck. I would prefer Energy Search over Silent, and I'd take out Kangaskhan and Reuniclus line, and you got yourself a pretty cool deck. I mean, Genesect's cool and all, but it's pretty good for beginners. I would definitely recommend picking up the Red Genesect collection box like I did. $20 seems expensive, but it's very nice, and I got an EX Pull. So, for you guys, I'm going to be nice and give you a Plasma Storm booster pack. First come, first served. So good luck, leave a like, subscribe, comment, rate, and I'll see you next time.